So I love how this movie is called Blumhouse's Truth or Dare, like it's freaking Lee Daniels, the butler. I get that it's because of copyright, since, movies all of a sudden are trying to adapt games we were playing back in 3rd grade. There's Truth or Dare, there's Hide and Seek, there's Tag, there's Uncle Tom's Cabin, and while this is the studio that produced Oscar-winning films like Whiplash and Get Out, let's be honest here. Y'all know this is a low stream it. Let me explain. So to tackle this whole thing right from the beginning, right, for those who really care about the origin of this curse, it starts in Mexico in this church where a priest has set up a convent for girls who love playing games such as hide and seek, but it's kind of implied that the priest likes to seek a little too deep. So one of the girls decides that the best way out of this, right, the best way to be able to get rid of this dude who's messing with them is to, summon a demon. This is the name of that demon, which I ain't pronouncing because I ain't about to get cursed, but pretty much this spirit can take over a person, place, thing, or idea, such as the game Truth or Dare. After it gets summoned, it cuts up the priest and buries its body underneath the floorboards, and then decides to stay and still torment the girls by forcing them to continue playing the game Truth or Dare, and pretty much turns it into Russian roulette. The main chick who summoned it realizes that she just has to repeat a phrase 7 times, like a Hail Mary, cut off her tongue, and wax seal it in a pot for everything to be good and the demon to go away. But of course, crazy teenagers always gotta show up. There's this guy right here who decided to come with his original group. He's the one who breaks the pot and the curse gets released and all of his friends start dying one by one. He then thinks, well shoot, I saw it follows. I'll just bring new people up here to the church and pass it on to them, and that's when we get this main cast, who are some of the dumbest kids I've ever seen in a movie. I mean, look at this place. Why would you follow a stranger into that? Of course he hits them with this the moment that they're there.
I brought you all up here because I'm okay with strangers dying if it means I get to live.
They get cursed and have to play the game in order of this photo. Now listen, I don't know who thought putting this derp Snapchat filter would be scary, but I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing throughout the entire time. Like randomly they start seeing things like this and get told truth or dare and find themselves in the most awkward situations, even more awkward than That's So Raven, right? You got these 7 coming in order of 1, this girl having to admit out loud in the library that her friend cheated on her boyfriend. 2, this dude who refuses to do a dare, showing his penis, so he gets killed by a pool table. 3 is the boyfriend having to admit that he actually has feelings for the main chick, Olivia. 4 is the friend having to smash the main chick's hand. 5 is this kid reenacting Love Simon and coming out to his dad. 6 is this dude penning himself during an interview because he won't tell the truth. And 7 is this day drinker who has to finish an entire bottle of vodka while walking on top of a roof, which is just a normal Saturday night in college. I personally love how this chick keeps getting mad, right? That's where they had a little angst because she feels everyone's ruining her relationship when she's the one who's cheated. There's even a subplot later on where her dad had committed suicide and she realizes that her friend was almost molested by her father the night that he decided to commit suicide. And even though her dad was the one who almost raped someone, she blames her friend. I'm always curious why demons appear behind people and then just like disappear and the person never saw them, so I'm like, who are these demons trying to spook? And there's even that point where this girl finishes straight up 80 ounces of Amsterdam and is walking straighter than an alpha male in the next scene. They eventually meet up with the survivor of the first group who fails her dare of killing Olivia, so the main chick and this chick both die in the process. Simon gets shot by a cop when he's dared to make his father beg at gunpoint. And somehow, after all of this, the cops still let them walk around. I think my favorite dare was when Olivia realizes, because they actually do have to do the dares again, it goes in a cycle. Olivia realizes that there's this 2 truth limit and then the next needs to be a dare, and she decides to get a dare, which causes her to get forced into having sex with her best friend's boyfriend. Man, this dude knew he was next and he was like, shoo, you can double dare me next. With these 3 being left, they decide to find the original nun who started it all. She tells them the rules. They then have to go find the guy who brought them there since he's the one who broke the vase. But then not only does he die doing the ritual because he's dragging, but the boyfriend dies and it's just these 2, and get this, Olivia decides to freaking bring the demon into the game of truth or dare. Now look, I'm okay with that, right? If the rules are that you have to be in the church in order to involve someone else in the game and you're on top of your feet and you decide to bring in that demon so now it's stuck playing too, that's smart. But why not dare it to kill itself? Y'all still could have done truth, bring it in, it then has to do a dare, and then boom, everybody wins. But instead, you decide to live stream on YouTube from the church, because I guess it can digitally now release the curse, and then curse the entire world just so you can delay your turn? Blumhouse, now you know that's just dumb.
Tell the truth.
Thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like I said, you can always have fun with these dumb little movies, but that ending, bro, they just want to set it up for a sequel where it's practically Rings. Like I mean, you were supposed to be in the church. Now you don't have to be in the church, and you're digitally cursing everyone out in the world, even though this girl said that she would kill her friends to save Mexico. What? I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Any other questions or thoughts that you had for this movie or any other ones, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, because I dare you